Hey folks, I am Joshua the Jeweler here with Precious Life Jewelry. Today I am announcing the launch of this new brand called Precious Life Jewelry. Now, Precious Life Jewelry is a brand that has a very specific message to it, and that message is in the name itself. We exist to show the world that life is precious, using the gift of fine jewelry. Now, why is this so important? Well, we are living in an era where many people have begun to devalue human life. We have begun to see that certain lives are not as valuable as others. They are not precious to us. And years ago, as I was examining specifically the issue of abortion, I came to recognize that this is the single greatest moral problem of our day in terms of its scope and its scale and the way in which, as a culture, not only in the Western world, but all over the world, we have adopted this mindset that a human life in the womb is not valuable. Now, the truth of the matter is that every abortion takes at least one human life. And frankly, I don't think that most abortions can be justified. In addition to that, there are more abortions than deaths by all other causes combined. So if you think of an abortion as a cause of death, which it ends a human life in the womb. Now, I don't know what else you would call that other than a cause of death, right? So an abortion causes death, and there are more abortions than all other causes of death combined. Now, I have some stats about that I will share with you later in another video, but I just share that because this is such an enormous moral issue, not just in American culture, not just in Western culture, but in the world today, that I cannot sit idly by and do nothing about it. So anyway, I decided to start Precious Life Jewelry with that in mind. You see, jewelry has a unique property in that it is a thing that seems to have no major function at first, right? It's just aesthetic. But when you look deeper at the meaning behind jewelry, why it is created, why is it that every culture, except for a few that has specifically renounced jewelry, every single culture in the world uses jewelry as a means of communicating something, as a means of communicating status, as a means of communicating love, as a means of communicating value. Okay, there's a reason that gold is not only used in jewelry, but is also considered to be the most stable form of money in the world, right? And so jewelry is a unique thing in relation to this particular issue, because jewelry by nature communicates value. It is a medium of exchange in a sense of speaking, because it's made of the metal that is money. I mean, gold is the standard of what money is. It is the standard of what we measure value against in many cases. And so the question is, well, how much is a life worth, a human life? And our belief is that life in the womb is precious, as well as life outside the womb. They are equally precious in the eyes of God. And so, as Precious Life Jewelry, what I want to do is I want to create a line of jewelry that expresses that meaning, that particular message that life is precious. And so we're going to be putting out more and more products in the future, displaying that message in various forms, either symbolic or outright written, engraved onto the jewelry itself, so that you can wear the message and declare it loudly to your friends and family. We're also incorporating birthstones into these pieces so that you can buy them as gifts, and that they will have a special meaning to the individual as well. But not only are we creating our own line of jewelry, but I also supply engagement rings and wedding bands and other fine jewelry, birthstones, anniversary rings, all kinds of things. We literally have a supplier who we have access to their entire catalog of products. We're talking thousands of jewelry products, all kinds of designs that you can imagine, many of which can be customized with gemstones, engraving. They can be sized to whatever size you need, different metal colors and types. But not only that, we want to provide a service to where you can call and talk directly with me. All right. You can schedule a 15-minute free consultation with me over video, and I will sit down with you and I will go through all of the different jewelry options that we have available to us. And I will help you to pick out exactly what it is that you need for your engagement, your special occasion, your wedding. And I'm even going to take it a step farther. If you need a custom made jewelry piece to fit, maybe you have a design in mind, maybe you have a particular thing you've always wanted to make, or you just want something that is so unique that nobody else would have it. Well, I'll be happy to work with you to make exactly what it is that you want and need. And by the way, our supplier is all based in the USA. I make all of my designs by myself, by hand at the moment. And so anything that you see on my website is going to be at least sourced in the USA, if not made entirely in the USA. Okay. And so you can trust that we are providing for you high quality, great jewelry. So if you need any kind of jewelry, if you need any kind of custom work done, if you need an engagement ring, check us out. Please go online and support us and support our cause. So there are several ways in which we are promoting our message that life is precious. Number one, we are creating jewelry that says life is precious or precious life on it. It's written on the jewelry, or it's symbolically represented by the letters P and L, engraved or designed into the jewelry in some manner of speaking. Okay? So that is one method. We are creating our own designer jewelry line with these specialized products that specifically display our message, and they communicate things that relate to the message that life, specifically life in the womb, but all life, is precious. Okay? So that's thing one. Thing two, we are supporting the institution of traditional marriage. Okay? Traditional marriage is the greatest institution for supporting and promoting life in the womb. Okay? One of the number one reasons why women get abortions is because they don't have a supportive partner who is married to them and committed to them. Okay? And so we want to support marriage. And how do we do that? Well, we provide engagement rings and wedding bands and birthstone jewelry and anniversary jewelry. We provide jewelry to celebrate marriage and family and life. Okay? All kinds of products. If you need any of those things, feel free to reach out to us. I'll be happy to discuss that more with you. Third thing we are doing to promote the message that life is precious, we are donating 10% of our revenue. That is 10% of every sale that comes in is going to be donated to life-affirming pregnancy care centers, places where women can go to get the support, the medical help, ultrasounds, whatever they need to support the life of that child. So we are going to be supporting them in this effort. So if you're looking for an engagement ring, you're shopping for something and you want something that's really meaningful, please consider buying a ring that not only is a ring, but it's a ring that's giving back to the cause of life in the womb. If you want to support us, again, shop with us. That is the number one thing you can do. Share our message. Okay, even if you don't buy anything, even if you don't subscribe to us, share the message that life is precious. That is so important. It is so important that we keep that in mind. This issue of abortion is not going to go away unless we change our mindset, unless we change how we think about abortion, how we think about human life in the womb. That's what it's going to take to bring an end to abortion in this world. All right, so again, I am Joshua the jeweler. I'm based in North Carolina. I do all of my work here. And if you have any questions at all about what we offer, about products that we have, for one, feel free to check out our website, preciousLifeJewelry.com. Please sign up for my mailing list to get all updates whenever we add new products. I know there's not a lot of products for sale on there right now. We're just now launching. I have some products in development, and I have a lot of ideas, but it's going to take help to get there. And so if you would, please support us. Please pray for us. And again, if you have any questions, go to my website, check it out. Book yourself a free 15-minute video consultation with me, and I will help you figure out what the best product is to meet your jewelry needs. All right. So appreciate your support and your prayers. Hope you all have a very blessed day. And remember, life is precious. Thank you.